What's going on, guys? It's your boy the Boxing Lowdown, and I'm back here with another video now. As always, guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Feel free to drop a comment if you like, and I'll happily get back to you. Now let's talk about it, man. Lawrence Okolie is contemplating a move up to heavyweight. He released it on his Instagram yesterday, the news, and he also put it on his Twitter as well, that he was thinking about making a jump up to heavyweight. It's always been in Okolie's mind, eventually he will jump up to heavyweight. So this is nothing new. Maybe just a bit quicker than we thought, because, you know, he's the WBO cruiserweight champion right now. He was looking at fighting Maris Bradis. You know, I'm not sure where we are in terms of those negotiations. I'm guessing we're not very far with them. And now he's looking at moving up to heavyweight because he's frustrated at the lack of opportunity he believes he's getting at cruiserweight. I'm looking at the cruiserweight champions right now, and I look at Lawrence Okolie and I think to myself, he's going to be a problem for anyone, including Maris Bradis, who is the #1 cruiserweight in the world right now. Okolie is looking to fight anybody, and he's a problem. You look at his dimensions, he's huge for the weight. He's very tall, very languid, punches very hard, very awkward to fight against, and he's getting better and better. I'm very impressed with Lawrence Okolie, man, and I do like his attitude, and I really do would have rathered he stayed at cruiserweight. I'm not saying he's definitely jumping up to heavyweight, but if I had the choice, I would like Okolie to stay at cruiserweight and try and unify, because I really believe that he can. I really believe that he could unify all the belts there. That's how confident I am in Lawrence Okolie. However, you know, he seems a bit frustrated. He's not getting the opportunities that he wants. The Maris Bradis fight, I mean, Lawrence Okolie even put out on his Twitter that he was willing to travel to Latvia, which is where Maris Bradis is from, to fight him there. So, I don't know. I know that there's an interview with Cal Sauerland. I haven't actually got round to watching it yet. He seems to be disputing some of the claims, I believe, so maybe it's not as simple as we hope. Maybe this is just a ploy from Lawrence Okolie to try and entice the rest of these guys into the ring. We know that Canelo is potentially moving up to cruiserweight to fight Makabu in a showdown for the WBC belt, so that belt will be on. That belt's going to be gone. He ain't going to be able to fight for that anytime soon. The other belts, you know, the IBF, you know, the WBA, like, listen, man, I want Okolie to fight for those. But if he does move up to heavyweight, I mean, that would be interesting altogether as well. You do have to consider that the money is at heavyweight. You know what I mean? The bigger showdowns are at heavyweight. You can think of a lot of lucrative matches for Lawrence Okolie at heavyweight, but then you've got to remember that he will lose some of the physical advantages that he has over these guys by moving up. I mean, I'm sure that this is something that he would have acknowledged anyway, but, you know, as he moves up to heavyweight, you know, the physical gifts that he has over everybody else will diminish, because these guys are bigger, stronger, punch harder, and so on. But I don't think it's new for Okolie, man. I mean, I know he spars heavyweights. He's been training with AJ. I know that they've sparred numerous rounds together. I don't think it will be that much of unknown territory for Lawrence Okolie. But yeah, I mean, once you're in the ring with those size gloves on without a head guard, it is completely different. And I'd be curious to see how the journey goes. I mean, I would be curious. How do you think Lawrence Okolie would do up there? I mean, I think he'd do pretty well. I'd love to see if he'd be able to carry his punching power up to heavyweight. That would be a big thing. But yeah, I don't know. For me personally, though, if it is an issue, if he is unable to make the weight, because he did reference, you know, having to diet and boil himself down to cruiserweight. So if he is unable to make it safely, then maybe heavyweight could be in the future sooner rather than later. However, there is a new weight division in between cruiserweight and heavyweight now, the Bridgerweight division. I mean, only the WBC have sanctioned the belt in that division so far. I'm guessing that the rest of the sanctioning bodies will follow eventually. They'll see where the money's at, but maybe Okolie might consider moving there as well. Maybe he might want to grab a belt, become a two-weight world champion, so to speak. But listen, man, I don't even want to encourage it too much, but I'd rather Okolie stay at cruiserweight and try and unify against the champions down there. But if he's not able to do it, then listen, he's going to have to move up, unfortunately. I don't know what the situation is with Maris Bradis, though. I'm going to have to watch that interview. I know that it's been released a couple of days now. I just haven't got round to watching it. But yeah, maybe there's more to this story than so to speak. But from the outside looking in, it does appear that Okolie is warranted with his frustrations, man. I don't think none of these guys are in a rush to get in the ring with him, if I'm honest. But let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below, guys. How do you see Lawrence Okolie's pending move to heavyweight? Do you think he'll be successful up there? Very curious to hear your opinions on this one. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.